get paid a minimum of $29 per hour on DEBTHAMMER. If you are looking for a remote job to work internationally, then you should keep watching this video. DEBTHAMMER has always been a company that I wanted to work with internationally. The environment in which they take care of the people that works for them is something that you should always look for when you're applying for any company. Not only the pay that we go after the environment in which we are working in, that is going to be the main source of our income. If we are in a stable state where our minds allow us to produce the productivity the company needs, that we need to be in an environment that gives us the security and the environment to produce high quality service. So what DEBTHAMMER is a service provider that gives their clients debt reviews and loans, and they need to ensure that you, who is also interested in their service, gets the best of the best when it comes to service providing. What you're going to do if you're interested for working for this company specifically, you are going to need to go to DEBTHAMMER and search for remote jobs. I'm going to add the link in where you can currently search in your location what opening position are currently available. And then you're going to apply, which again is going to take 3 to 5 days depending on your location and where you are from. And after that, you are going to be possibly and hopefully be selected to do like a preview interview. This preview interview consists of you reading a letter that will be sent to you, because they want to know if you speak proper English that has fewer grammars, and your pronunciation with English words are possibly good. Because remember, the more well-spoken you are, the more money you're gonna make. So you are going to pre-record yourself reading that script, and then after doing that pre-selected selectable interview, and then you submit your pre-recorded voice note to them, where they will assess that voice note to see if you're qualifying to speak in their next interview, because they have 2 interviews. So I will suggest, if you know that you're not well spoken and your English is really not that good, please work on your English, because it will be a determining factor if you can get into their company and work for them. If you do not have a good, strong English accent, I would like to put it, they will not consider you, because they don't want their client to perceive that they're talking to foreigners who are selling them a product. They want to be sure that you are a professional and you know what you're doing and you know how to speak in certain situations. So if you're a French girl and you're an African girl who's raised in a French setting, then you should not really have that accent of a French person. You need to mute that accent. It's an example, because remember, DEBTHAMMER is an international company that recruits internationally, from Mexico to South Africa to Puerto Rico, wherever. So they are recruiting internationally. So there are different people from all over the continent, from all over the world. If you're in Africa, I'm in Africa, obviously. So your English need to be good. And so after doing that, they will get back to you, and you will now select a date in which you are now possible to do an interview. You see, that was when I selected my interview with a lady who's a professional, Linda. At that time, I had another job that I was busy with. So Linda was also a professional to speak with. So I spoke with her and we engaged with one another. And she was like, you know what, get to your job, do what you do. And then once you're done, you can come back to me and send me an email. I'll be more than willing to do an interview with you again, because I like the way you speak and stuff like that. So from the reviews as well, we see that people do enjoy working with DEBTHAMMER. I reviewed them. I reviewed them on all sectors that I can, because I want the people who are interested in working for DEBTHAMMER to realize that what it is they're getting themselves into, the prawns, the goods, the salary also, because the money, it is usually good. It's very good for someone who's in Africa. If you're in Africa more specifically, you are going to make a lot of money. If you're also from a third world country, you are going to make money probably from $14 to $29 per hour. So you will probably work again United States hours, not the country that you're based in hours. So if you are a worker in South Africa for DEBTHAMMER, and they tell you that you're going to be working from 8 till 5, they're not talking about the 8 to 5 in South Africa. They're talking about the 8 to 5 in the States. So you'll probably work yourself into midnight from probably 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. So if that is something that you're looking for, to be working even midnight, if you know you're not a midnight, if you're a midnight person, you can cross over and work even at night, then that's fine. So everything I say about DEBTHAMMER and their service providing about loans and how you can get access to them, I will link them in the bio so that you can look up every single thing that I'm saying. I'm not just researching for myself, I'm researching for every single one of you watching my videos, because I'm more interested in people making money securely and safely. You should not just trust people on just their words. You trust them with what others have experienced and what it is you're involving yourself in, and what it is that you can do to ensure you stay, make money, and learn more about the skill that you are in. Because without doing that, without necessarily learning more about the service that you're offering, then how are you going to be making money? Hence, I said they have a training course that they will train you specifically for probably 2 weeks. I hope I said that. They'll be training you for 2 weeks, and you need to ensure that in those 2 weeks they are able to access you. They are able to access you in the next 2 weeks, and you'll be going to an intensive training. So you need to put your all in there. And also that training determines you getting in. So basically you would have 3 interviews determining you, and each time you need to pass that interview. Now remember, the first time I said that the interview that you'll have is a pre-recorded voice note of yourself, or you'll be script reading whatever it is that they've given you. And if you cannot pronounce certain words, like me, I struggle with certain pronunciation, they're very bad, you can pre-record it somewhere on Google voice notes and stuff like that. Some lady from Google will read it for you, and then you'll learn how to pronounce the words. The next interview will be with a lady that will interview you for the next round, which will be the third one that will determining you entering DEBTHAMMER as a consultant, as and whatever, who will be working in that establishment. Now, if this video was helpful to you in any way, you've made it up to this point, please click the link subscribe. Please click the link. Oh my god, please like the comment videos, and I'll see you in my next video.